Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right guys. Okay, yeah. Let me put my power pole down. My cheap man power pole. I'll show it to y'all later. There we go. Well, I would like to say this is the first fish I caught on this new rig, but I think I'm gonna scrap that intro a while ago. It was a little awkward. My paddle fell down off my lap and everything, and it wasn't but about an 18-inch red anyway. So anyway guys, I'm out trying out a different board today. It's not the best day to try out a new equipment, but I guess you try it on a windy day, and if it works on a windy day, you know it's going to work on a good day. Get out of your tennis gill. Oh, I ain't used to being tied off, but this is a Elkton Outdoors, and I'm not sure how they want you to say it. It's Grebe, whatever that is. Dude, get out from there. We got it out of his gill. That's a good fish. Well, just like always, when you got a new rig, you have to learn how the best way to work it. Now, I built a seat that I'm setting up about 17 inches up, which is good and bad both. It's good for seeing. It's not good for paddling. That's a nice little old red right there. All right. Yeah, guys, I built a new measuring stick so that we can it's got a little place for his head. Not that we got to measure this dude. We know he's big enough. But it's going to set a few challenges. Actually, I'll probably be better off laying it in my lap here. And we just see like this. Oh, some fish running in there. Alright guys, can you see? It is 23 3/4 inch. That is a good fish, guys. Well, I think that's going to be the first keeper we put in the box. Oh, and it came out. We're fishing with that pumpkin grub with a chartreuse tail like normal. But let me tell you a little bit about this board. It's 12 foot, but it's 36 inches wide. It's an inflatable. I'll probably leave a link in the description. Y'all can check it out. I don't know yet about it. I'm just trying it out. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. I didn't contact them. I just wanted another board just in case. Well, not just in case, when I want to take out a buddy or two of mine that want to go and they don't have no rig. I can be on one and they can be on another. So I just picked it up. Benefits, well, I don't know. I think it'll float shallower because it's 4 inches wider. And drawbacks, well, so far I hadn't figured out the drawbacks. Setting up high like this, you need something, and this is just a tomato cage, or not cage, but for a vegetable pole you can get over at Lowe's in their department for the, what is it, garden department. And that way it don't drag me all over the place, because I can't put my foot down when I'm setting up high like this. So I had to figure something out, and this will work. I got to find a little bit better spot for it to where it's sitting handy. Right now it ends up being dragging along or whatever, which is no big deal, but I'll figure it all out, guys. If you know, if y'all been watching me first few times when I get a new rig, I've got to learn it just like everybody else. And this guy has a big fin and a center in the back and two short ones. Well, I put the big fin on and I went through some real shallow water and the fin cut through into the clay, and I noticed it didn't clip on very tight. So I looked back behind me and there it was, stuck in the clay. So I took it off. But with that big fin on there, that rascal does not turn. But that's good if you wanted to stand up and pole it. It tracks straight as can be if you could make it hold in there a little tighter. And I can stand up on this thing, and it's sturdy. These people in the comments, there's only 9 people that bought them, and all of them give them 5 stars. They said, oh, me and my girlfriend and my dog, everybody's on this thing. And but like always, when you stand up, I can see one out there, but he can see me. And I don't know how many up there that I went by. Not that I was standing, I did one time. And I saw some and they wouldn't bite. They knew I was there and they said, no way. And part of it is probably me not being as stealthy when I'm creeping through the water right now. I'm having to go up against the wind here, and it's pretty windy. And so I'm working this paddle. Well, there's a good red right up there, just busted. Maybe I'll get up there on him. All right, let's just wait till we hook up again and we'll talk some more about it. All right, guys. I wouldn't have thought that guy would have done it. Wouldn't have grabbed that thing on the bet. Yeah, I gotta get that my rod a little handier. He took off with a full run, and I throwed it and it slapped the water on top of that grass, and he said, nope, I'm gonna get it. Oh, let me talk a little bit too. Last video my reel was growling so bad and everything, and I bought a whole set of stainless bearings from Boca, which is crazy, but I just wanted it. I wanted one good set of bearings, but at the same time I looked on Amazon, and these PC Fun turrets, they had a promotion going. I don't know if everybody can get it, but I have a business account on Amazon, and what was it, $34 a piece. They normally were $38 or $39. $34. I just went ahead and got me 3 of them. The bearings cost me $42. The set of bearings are $42. So I said, well, you can't really justify putting new bearings, because the bearings that they come with is not bad. I mean, right for at least a season. And if you grease them and you keep the water off of them a little bit, then they're all right. All right, this guy here might barely be a keeper. Barely be a keeper. No, but he is 20, exactly 20. So if he shrunk any, and he missed his mouth, he might not have grabbed it. I might have just thrown it in his path and he got foul hooked. But anyway, get out of here, guy. I'll take it for a fight anyway. Yeah, that would make more sense, but it almost looked like it was like a bust whenever it hit, like he did bust at it, not just like swimming. It just got tight. I mean, it blew up. So I don't know. I'll take it. any kind of way you get a fight. But let's pull our. Oh, there's our fine power pole. Probably need to stop calling it a power pole. They're gonna be like, that's a trademarked name. You can't say power pole. All right, I said it was a poor man's power pole. Don't. Oh well, here's what it is, guys. Oh, but it is a bear. It's a bear to get paddled against this wind setting up high. A person needs and I may build one, a chair system that sets low for when you got to paddle like against the wind and a long distance till you like you're getting to the marsh. But once you get to the marsh, then have it to where you can, set it up higher. And it wouldn't be hard to rig up a system like that. I can build it. But I wanted to know if I would be able to set up high like this. My last board, y'all been seeing me fish with, the boat is only 32 inches wide, I think. And I built the seat this high the first time I had it out, and I got on it and I didn't go 10 feet and I dumped it. I dumped off I just slid off of it because it didn't turn over, it just went like that, and I just fell off of it. And man, I can't do it. It's just too squirrely with my big butt on there. All right, I see you. You're awake, but I don't know where you went. Yeah, it was a red. I think a red. I didn't see. I just saw the good wake take off. But anyway, I could not make the seat setting up high like that work. So I always wanted one a little bit wider. And this thing here, now it does, without having that fin in the middle, see how it kind of just wants, every time it seems like it wants to turn a little too much. I think I need to build me a fin for that center back there, but not have it as far down. Just have it down maybe 3 inches or something, and that'll help straighten it out a little bit. But this is the worst kind of paddling, when you're paddling right into the wind. But anyway, all right guys, let's just move on. I'll try to get you some more action here in a minute. But they recommend 15 pounds of pressure on this thing, but I pumped it up to 8 pounds and that sucker felt like it was going to pop. I said, no, that should be tight enough. Maybe my gauge is wrong. I'd hate to blow it up the first day I had it, but oh, what is that? Oh, that's a bunch of gar in a wad. Y'all may not have seen them. But okay, let's move to the next one. Okay. All right, that's a good one. I don't know if y'all seen, he swam by me and just laid over on the side and rubbed his belly on the ground, or side on the ground, and he said, hey. All right, well, we'll take a throw at you. All right. Yeah, take that drag, guy. Oh yeah. But anyway, I don't know if I ever finished all that, but I put the 5 bearings in this thing, and man, this rascal smooth again like it was when it was new. But I'm sure that them brand new ones would have been good. Now you guys remember I changed and put leather drag washers in this thing, because they are not fit to own without doing that, I can tell you that. But once you do that, they're really good. So if y'all hadn't seen my video on that, it's in there a few videos back on the review of this PC Fun turret. I'm letting him drag me this way because this is the way I need to go anyway. That's why I'm not putting down my fine poor man's power pole. Go ahead, I'm letting him do my paddling for me. Take me on around, take me on out of this place. It's a nice keeper. Yeah, nice. I think that'll be number 2 if we get him up on the board. The another drawback about being setting up high, I have a hard time reaching down in the water to grab them like I normally do. So which is not a big deal if they're hooked good like this one. You can just slide him up on the board real easy. And as long as your line is pretty good shape. But yeah, he's easy. Let's lay him up there. Take our fine ruler. Oh, he's only 21, but I think he'll keep today because it's so windy, and I don't know. That was my favorite little hole on the last video y'all probably watched. I told you I wasn't going to mess with that spot. Well, that was part of it. So I went back, and that's where I found these fish, back in that hole. It's been quite a while, several days and a few storms ago, but nevertheless, it's still there's an alligator gar out here that keeps what we always used to call a rolling. He's right out here. Not that I want to mess with him, but he's here. But anyway, that's number 2 in the box. That would probably been the number 3rd keeper, but anyway, I think we're going to work our way a little bit to the next one, and we'll see you in a bit. All right. All right, guys. All right. What we got here? He ain't super big. This water is just so shallow. I don't know if he'll make a keeper or not. He might barely. It's just. Yeah. So many fish. So many fish. I hear some busting around the corner here. If he keeps, he's just barely. No, he won't keep. 19 and a half. Bye-bye, guy. Bye-bye. Oh, so skinny, but I think a keeper will fit because I can see he's under the water pretty good still. We might run across a keeper right there. Oh, man, that would have been a keeper. It just, he didn't have it turned right. He didn't have it turned right. Ew. Yep. That should have been That should have been a good one right there, but oh well, you can't catch them all, then you gotta wait for some little ones to grow up. They're growing. Oh, there he is. I don't know if he would bite. Sometimes they do. Sometimes whenever they bust off like that, but I really didn't see which way he went. All right. All right. Oh, it's not fair. I'm just gonna say it right there. Oh, getting some slack. This is not what I need to do. I need to get my poor man's what I call it, power pole, poor man power pole. I gotta build a clip for it to where it stays in place. Look at that red. When I say it's not fair, this little hole, I seen it on Google Earth, and I just knew. See, it's not very big. It's just from right there to right there. When I come through that little cut, there was probably 20 or 30 reds. Reds everywhere. They were thick as mullet. And I barely even got in here, and I bet there's reds all the way to the other end. This little guy might be a keeper. I don't know. But it took a little doings getting up here. It's been a little while since the last clip because it was so windy over there, and I took a paddle and found I knew this spot would probably have a windbreak. So we got his. Look at that. That's one right there. Now, I'm having the same trouble I had over there, is that they can see me so good sitting up high like this. But I can see them, so I guess it's kind of, well, does it? We'll see. Time will tell. And a half. Yeah, I'll probably pitch him back, but anyway guys, I think this is gonna be a wrap. I might not mess with it. I just came in here just to see because I felt like it was gonna be good, but this is why Google Earth is your best friend. You see that and you just say it's gotta look, it looks fishy. So when it looks fishy, you just gotta go for it. I don't know if I'll do any more up here or not. I see it is really shallow, and it's not. This is why I thought this area would be good. It's because most of the marsh back there where we were at was really deep. We really got a higher tide, and these few spots like this are just probably almost dry whenever those marshes get right. So it's good to know different marshes. And all right, just want to say God bless, and we will see y'all next time.